Are your legs cramping at night? Do your muscles feel weaker than they used to? It's not just aging, it could be a silent vitamin deficiency stealing your strength. Stay with me, because these 6 vitamins could be the game changer your body's been begging for. By the end, you'll know exactly which vitamins relieve cramps, restore energy, and bring strength back to your legs, naturally. And number 6? It's one almost no one talks about, but it works like magic. Number 1. The Muscle Relaxer. Helen, 67, used to dread going to bed. Every night, like clockwork, a sharp cramp would stab her right in the calf, jolting her awake in agony. She tried everything, hydration, stretching, even warm baths, but nothing helped. It wasn't until her daughter mentioned magnesium that things started to change. Within a few days of taking it, the cramps faded, and for the first time in months, Helen slept through the night. Her story isn't rare. If you're over 60 and waking up with painful leg cramps, there's a high chance your body is missing one crucial mineral, magnesium. And without enough of it, your muscles simply can't relax. Magnesium is your body's natural muscle controller. It helps your muscles contract when needed, and more importantly, release and relax after. Without it, the muscle fibers lock up, leading to sudden, painful cramps, often in the middle of the night. The problem? Over 70% of older adults don't get enough magnesium. The reason? As we age, our bodies absorb less from food. Medications like blood pressure pills, antacids, and diuretics strip it out even faster. And today's modern diet? It's low in magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and legumes. But magnesium doesn't just stop cramps. It also supports your nerves, reduces inflammation, improves sleep quality, and plays a huge role in regaining muscle strength, especially after inactivity or illness. That's why so many seniors feel stiff, sore, or weak. Their magnesium tank is on empty. Want to know if you're low? Here are a few silent symptoms: leg cramps or spasms, muscle twitches, fatigue or low energy, restless legs, trouble sleeping. If that sounds familiar, don't ignore it. A magnesium RBC test, not the standard serum test, can reveal hidden deficiency. And here's the good news: correcting it is simple. Start by adding magnesium-rich foods, spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and even dark chocolate. But if cramps are already showing up, food alone may not cut it. That's where supplements come in. Look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. They absorb well and are gentle on the stomach. Start with 200 to 400 milligrams in the evening and track how your body responds. It worked for Helen. She not only slept better, but had more energy in the morning and even started walking pain-free again. So if cramps are stealing your nights or you feel weaker than you should, your body might just need more magnesium. And we're only getting started. Coming up next is a powerful vitamin that works hand in hand with magnesium. And without it, your muscles can't fully repair or strengthen. Let's talk about that. Number 2. The Strength Restorer. Frank, 72, had always been active. But lately, something fell off. His legs felt shaky getting out of bed. Stairs made his knees tremble, and walking to the mailbox left him winded. His doctor ran some tests, and the culprit? Dangerously low vitamin D. Within weeks of boosting his levels, Frank wasn't just walking better. He was standing taller, moving with confidence, and regaining the strength he thought was gone for good. If you're dealing with weak muscles, wobbly legs, or feel like your body just isn't as steady as it used to be, vitamin D could be the missing link. Most people think of vitamin D as the bone vitamin. And while it is crucial for calcium absorption and bone density, here's what they don't tell you. Vitamin D also plays a major role in muscle function. In fact, without enough D, your muscle fibers weaken. They literally shrink and lose power. And your nerves, which send signals to your muscles, slow down, making balance and coordination harder. That's why seniors low in vitamin D have a much higher risk of falls, fractures, and that feeling of overall instability. But here's the kicker. Up to 80% of older adults are deficient. Why? Because our skin becomes less efficient at producing D from sunlight as we age. Add in sunscreen, time indoors, or cloudy weather, and your body gets barely a drop. Even if you do get some sun, It's often not enough to keep your levels optimal. So what can you do? First, get tested. Ask your doctor for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D blood test. Optimal levels are between 50 to 70 nanograms per milliliter, not just the bare minimum most labs list. Next, boost your intake. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are great sources. So are egg yolks and fortified dairy. But for most seniors, food alone isn't enough. That's where supplements come in. Look for vitamin D3 cholecalciferol. It's the most effective form. Pair it with vitamin K2 for better calcium absorption into the bones, not arteries. A daily dose of 1,000 to 2,000 IU is safe for most, but some may need more depending on their blood levels. And don't forget, vitamin D works even better when your magnesium levels are topped up. That's why pairing these two is like flipping a switch for your strength, mobility, and energy. Frank did it, and he's now back to gardening, walking daily, and even dancing with his wife again. Ready to feel stronger, steadier, and more in control? Don't overlook vitamin D. And coming up next is another unsung hero, a vitamin that quietly controls hydration in your muscles and nerves. Most people never think about it until their legs start cramping again. Let's dive in. Number 3. The Cramp Blocker. Meet Sarah, 70. She loved her evening walks, but lately, painful leg cramps would strike without warning. Sometimes so intense she had to stop and stretch for minutes. Frustrated and exhausted, Sarah finally discovered her potassium levels were dangerously low. Potassium isn't just a fancy word on nutrition labels. It's a vital mineral that keeps your muscles and nerves firing smoothly. When potassium drops, muscles misfire, leading to cramps, spasms, and that dreaded stiffness. Most seniors don't realize how easily potassium slips away. Medications like diuretics, often prescribed for blood pressure, flush it out faster than you can replace it. Plus, many diets lack enough potassium-rich foods, making cramps almost inevitable. But here's the bright side. Restoring potassium is easier than you think. Bananas get all the fame, but they're just the tip of the iceberg. Potassium hides in many delicious and surprising foods that can quietly rebuild your levels day by day. Think avocados, loaded with nearly 1,000 milligrams of potassium per fruit. Or spinach and sweet potatoes, which pack a serious potassium punch. Even beans and lentils, affordable and versatile, are excellent sources. And for those who want variety, watermelon and oranges offer hydration plus potassium. What's more, these foods bring extra benefits, fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that fight inflammation and keep your whole body healthy. Wondering how to know if you're low? Beyond cramps, watch for fatigue, weakness, irregular heartbeat, or tingling sensations. These subtle signs often go unnoticed, but signal potassium loss. If cramps are keeping you up at night or stopping you from doing what you love, boosting potassium might be your game changer. Start by adding these foods to your meals. Snack on avocado toast, roast sweet potatoes, or toss spinach into your smoothies. If diet isn't enough, talk to your doctor about supplements. But be careful. Too much potassium can cause problems too, especially if you have kidney issues. Sarah did exactly that. Within 2 weeks, her cramps eased, her energy returned, and those evening walks became a joyful routine again. So if leg cramps have been holding you back, don't ignore potassium. It's the cramp blocker your muscles have been silently begging for. And now, let's uncover the next vitamin that keeps your strength and energy soaring, without complicated diets or expensive pills. You won't want to miss this one. Number 4. The Nerve Protector. Meet George, 68. He started feeling strange sensations in his legs, tingling, numbness, sometimes a shaky balance that made him nervous about falling. Simple tasks became tricky, and his confidence took a hit. After some tests, his doctor told him the unexpected truth. A serious vitamin B12 deficiency was behind it all. Vitamin B12 isn't just another nutrient. It's a powerhouse for your nervous system. It keeps your nerve cells healthy, supports muscle strength, and helps maintain sharp balance. When B12 drops too low, your nerves get damaged, causing those tingling sensations and muscle weakness that make walking or standing difficult. Many seniors face this without knowing. Why? Because B12 absorption declines naturally with age, and some medications can block it even more. Plus, if you follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, you might miss out on key B12 sources like meat, eggs, and dairy. So, how do you know if your B12 is low? Common signs include numbness or tingling in the hands and feet, balance problems, fatigue, and even mood changes like memory fog or depression. Getting tested is simple. A blood test called serum B12 level can reveal if you're running low. Optimal levels are usually above 400 pg/ml to keep nerves functioning well. If you're deficient, don't worry. There are effective ways to boost your levels safely. Dietary changes are a start. Eggs, fish, chicken, and fortified cereals are rich sources. But often, supplements or injections are needed, especially for seniors, because aging affects how well your body absorbs B12 from food. Sublingual tablets, sprays, or injections bypass digestion and deliver B12 directly into your system, offering fast relief. George started B12 injections under his doctor's guidance, and within weeks the tingling faded, his strength returned, and balance improved. He was back to gardening and enjoying his daily walks without fear. If you're feeling those nerve issues or muscle weakness creeping in, don't ignore vitamin B12. It's the nerve protector that can bring your strength, steadiness, and peace of mind back. Coming up next is a vitamin you probably don't think about, but it plays a huge role in keeping your muscles energized and cramps at bay. Stay tuned. Number 5. The Silent Muscle Ally. Meet Linda, 75. She always believed calcium was only about keeping her bones strong. But when her leg cramps started waking her up at night, she was shocked to learn calcium played a much bigger role, especially in muscle function. Calcium isn't just a building block for bones. It's a key player in muscle contraction and relaxation. When calcium levels dip, your muscles can't work smoothly, leading to painful cramps, spasms, and weakness, especially in the legs. But here's the twist. Calcium doesn't work alone. It teams up with magnesium and potassium in a delicate balance to keep your muscles strong and steady. If one mineral falls out of sync, muscle problems follow. That's why just taking calcium isn't enough. You need the right balance to stop cramps for good. Seniors like Linda often don't get enough calcium from their diet. Dairy is a classic source, but many avoid it due to lactose intolerance or preference. Luckily, calcium is also found in leafy greens like kale and broccoli, almonds, and fortified plant-based milks. The challenge? As we age, our bodies absorb calcium less efficiently. Plus, low vitamin D levels, which are common in seniors, make calcium absorption even harder. So what's the solution? First, check your calcium and vitamin D levels with your doctor. Then, focus on a diet rich in calcium-packed foods, plus enough vitamin D to help your body soak it up. Supplements may be necessary for many seniors to restore the right balance. Linda started combining calcium and vitamin D supplements with foods rich in magnesium and potassium, and the difference was night and day. Her cramps faded, muscle strength improved, and she finally got restful sleep. If leg cramps and muscle weakness are stealing your peace, don't overlook calcium. It's the silent ally working behind the scenes to keep your muscles strong, steady, and pain-free. Up next is the last vitamin on our list, and it's a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from aging and damage. You're going to want to hear this. Number 6. The Hidden Hero. Meet Harold, 72. He noticed his legs often felt heavy and tired after simple activities like walking or standing. At first, he thought it was just normal aging, but the constant cramps and fatigue told a different story. His doctor introduced him to a little-known nutrient, vitamin E, the hidden hero for muscle health and circulation. Vitamin E isn't just an antioxidant. It's a powerful protector of your blood vessels and muscles. It improves circulation by helping blood flow smoothly through your veins and arteries, delivering oxygen and nutrients your muscles desperately need. Better oxygen flow means your muscles stay energized and cramps become far less frequent. Poor circulation is a major cause of muscle fatigue and cramps, especially in seniors. When your legs don't get enough oxygen-rich blood, muscles tighten, cramp, and feel weak. Vitamin E helps reverse this by keeping those blood vessels flexible and healthy. Many seniors don't get enough vitamin E because it's found in foods not always common in daily diets, like nuts, seeds, spinach, and vegetable oils. Plus, processing and cooking can reduce its amount in food. The good news? Adding vitamin E-rich foods is simple, and supplements are widely available if needed. Harold started snacking on almonds and sunflower seeds, drizzling olive oil over his meals, and after a few weeks, the heaviness lifted. His cramps became rare and strength returned. The recommended daily dose for adults is about 15 milligrams, but always check with your doctor before starting supplements to avoid interactions. If you've been battling tired, cramping legs, vitamin E might be the hidden hero you're missing. And now you know the 6 vitamins that can stop leg cramps and restore your strength, making aging easier and more active. Which of these vitamins surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and tell us your experience. Ready to feel stronger and cramp-free? Start with 1 vitamin today and watch your legs thank you. Conclusion: leg cramps and muscle weakness aren't just normal aging. These 6 vitamins could help you sleep better, move easier, and feel stronger. Starting today. Which one are you most curious to try first? Let me know in the comments. And if this helped you, share it with someone who needs stronger legs and better nights.